Alright, hey everyone, welcome to this channel. Giaro here, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to use Workflowy, especially if you're a content creator, if you're looking for how to lay out your videos, how to structure your creative brain, which has a lot of different ideas. So on this channel I do a lot of strategy videos and tutorials just like this one to help you in your content creation journey. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So I'm not going to go through what Workflowy is because I assume if you're watching this video, you already know what Workflowy is. So it is what I call, what's called basically an outliner software, which helps you, as the name suggests, to outline your ideas. So it is great for, as I told you, basically outlining videos, outlining any kind of content, podcasts, ideas, anything that you would like basically to lay out. So with that being said, just go to the Workflowy homepage if you don't have an account. So I'm going to put a referral link in the description, which allows me to get 100 notes for free extra, and exactly the same for you. So if you don't have an account, please use the link below. It's just like a win-win situation for both of us. So with that being said, right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log in into my account. And starting with basically a new account, you're going to have something like this. So right now, let's just take a quick overview. So on the left-hand corner, you have basically all your nodes here, okay? So they are going to appear here. You can basically start different nodes. So one important thing is like how Workflowy works in comparison to other softwares is that they have basically everything is a node, okay? Which means there are no folders, there are no files. It's just one single file with different nodes. So let me just show you what I mean by that. So let me just write down some things here, and as you're going to see, if we're going to check here, basically what we have is, as you see, we are in the home, so everything is nested under the home node, okay? So now what you're going to see is, let's say this node here is basically welcome to Workflowy. You can see it here, the templates, and then the node that I have created, okay? So basically how you would treat that, for example, if you have, let's say, a node with free content ideas, with, let's say, course ideas, with book ideas, with like anything else, like you can just knock them out here, and then basically you can just go in detail here, and let's say, for example, a video about XYZ, and then a video about ABC, and so on and so forth. And the thing is, like, if you just want to go inside this specific node, then you just have to click on the node, and it's exactly the same thing with all the nodes that are under any kind of specific node. So this is why it's so interesting, like using this kind of software, because it gives you instant like focus on the thing that you want to focus on, but at the same time it doesn't it makes you really able to see also the big picture, right? So for example, let's say I have, let's say, my project, and inside the content I have, for example, free content, and I have course ideas, and I have book ideas also. But this is just my project number one, because I also have another project, because I'm a kind of person who has 55 different projects and 50 pots on the stove at the same time. So at the same time, like I can just collapse everything and then just see, okay, those are the two projects that I'm working on right now. But every project inside has a specific. So I have my content ideas, I have my course ideas, and inside my course I will also, let's print, so this is like the course number one, and then here I have course number two, and then, oh, I just got an idea for course number one, so let me just write down this idea here, and then the idea here, and then the idea here. Oh, and inside this idea, basically what I could basically help people with and put inside my course is, for example, a specific action item, and let me just write it down here so I don't forget it, and blah blah blah. So you got the point. So you can really go very deep with this kind of software, and I really like them. I mean, some people will think that I'm a little bit crazy, but I like to think that just knocking out an idea, hitting enter, and then having like this new node, and so on and so forth. So yeah, with that being said, you see, I can just basically, as I told you, go here directly into my nodes, and then browse and go deeper if I wanted to. Okay, interesting thing, sorry, is like, let's say you have an idea, and you put an idea, for example, out under the video that's ABC, but you see that basically this idea would be more appropriate for another video. What you have to do is, like, you just you can just basically put the ideas under the right nodes and even nest it under it. You see what I mean? So it just depends on how far you're going basically to drag the node. And as you see, pretty easy. You can also do this with the shortcuts. I will show you how to pull out the shortcuts in just a few. And that, yeah, with that being said, also if you want to use, let's say, kind of a to-do list, let's say, let's just create a new node here, and yeah, to-do list, not a big fan of them, but sometimes, I mean, they are like necessary evil. So let's say you have to do this, and then you have to do that, and then, okay, so task number 3, task number 2, and task number 1. Okay, so okay, and then let's say you finish basically this task. What you can just it and mark it as complete. So right now I'm using just Command Enter, and yeah, it's as easy as that. And let's say if you want to go back to it again, Command and Enter, and then here the task is back live again. So pretty powerful also to really have like something very minimalistic in order to manage your to-do list. Or let's say if I'm inside the project and I just finished the video, but I just want to get rid of the node because who knows, I may use those ideas in other future videos, then well, I just have to mark it as complete and get rid of it. And I can even let's say like if I want even to organize it further, for example, I can just have a new node here, complete, and then I can just drag it here inside complete, and then yeah, collapse what's completed. And if I needed to go back to, well, I can go back to it any time. So yeah, I really like the concept of the outliner for basically those simplistic but very powerful features. So with that being said, now that we have this, let's just see how we can basically use Workflowy when so by default, as you see here on the right hand corner, you have this different choices. So you can use the bullets as we're using it right now, and then they introduced recently a board feature, right? So you can, it's kind of a Trello kind of thing. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of Trello and all these kind of board things. I just tried and it never worked for me. But yeah, I mean, if you are a fan of this, then I mean, you can certainly use that. I will not go deeper into that because it's just not how I use Workflow. You see what I mean? So yeah, so with that being said, as you see here, I have the templates. And what's very interesting also is that if, let me just pull that out here, they have it's not help. They have basically all the shortcuts that on the right hand side. Let me just show how I can put this up here. So let's go to settings, and then inside the settings, basically you see you can change basically the theme, the system font, the other kind of stuff. I mean, this is like, you can just personalize it. And then the thing is here, help me render keyboard shortcuts. And this is basically, I like to keep it handy because sometimes, you know, you can just like forget them. And the thing is, you can see you can easily move up and move down the nodes. And yeah, basically use everything that you need if you want to collapse all, if you want to zoom in, and so on and so forth. Another also handy thing to have under your belt is basically being able to star specific nodes. So let's say I want to star this, and I want to star also the free content ideas. Then you see it appears here on the left, and I can just quickly go to those nodes. Find it really very handy. So for example, if right now you know that you have, let's say, a lot of ideas specifically for your free content, then you can just like go here and then just knock out your new video idea. And yeah, it is very powerful, and yeah, very nice. So yeah, with that being said, a quick and short and sweet tutorial about how to use Workflowy. Hope you appreciated it. Please, if you got any value from this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you're a content creator, and yeah, would like some tips on how to basically work better, work more efficiently, and yeah, give you some little bit of strategy advices on how to make your business and your everyday life better. So with that being said, thank you very much, and I see you guys in the next video.